I did this painting 2 years ago, right in the height of COVID, around my birthday, and you can see a Philippine Jeep, which is sort of like a bus holding frontline workers and other essential workers that were so important to us during the pandemic and still now. I just wanted to give back and make this little painting and start this fundraising drive.
I know, and you never imagined just how much money you would raise with this. And a jeepney, we should tell you, is a really popular method of public transportation in the Philippines, but it's much more than that. It's a cultural, colorful part of the culture. Can you talk a little bit more about the jeepneys?
Definitely, jeepneys were introduced in the Philippines right after the war, and they're predominantly made out of scrap metals. So I think it's such a wonderful kind of example of, people coming together, people making things their own, and every jeepney driver has their own jeepney and they decorate it their own way, so I wanted to pay tribute to that in this painting.
And you grew up in the Philippines until you were about 7 years old,
yes.
Right? And so I know that you've loved these jeepneys. And can you just talk a little bit more about what was involved in this fundraiser, the logistics, trying to figure out what the actual need was?
Definitely. So we were so lucky to work with the Office of the Vice President in terms of actually distributing all of the goods and the funds and actually finding out what was needed by those families on the ground. So we're very thankful to our partners at the Office of the Vice President for all of their help in that.
And that was thanks to an NYU hookup. Her daughter graduated this morning from NYU, but together you all made such a difference. Is there anything you learned from this that you took away from this experience?
I think it's crazy. I was stuck in New Jersey during in COVID, and just the fact that from all the way here I could help so many people all the way there in my home country, that meant so much to me. So, hopefully more people are inspired to help. Even though they feel far away, you can still make a difference.